On the day Nelson Mandela was born, the 18th of July 1918, his name was not Nelson. That name would come later. At birth, his father gave him the name Rolihlahla. Its literal meaning is pulling the branch of a tree, but informally it means troublemaker. Nobody claimed that the name was a sign of things to come, but nobody said it wasn't either. Rolihlahla's father, Gadla Henry Mandela, was a member of the royal house of the Tembu tribe. His job was advising people, and he was well respected for his opinions. Baby Rolihlahla lived with his mother, Nosakeni Fani, in Umvezu. Umvezu was a village on the Mbashi River. It lay deep in the Transkei, a land of gentle hills and shallow valleys, 965 kilometers, or 600 miles, from the big South African city of Johannesburg. Their home in Umvezu was called a kraal. A kraal is a small farm with just a few animals and crops that could support a single family. Rolihlahla's father saw him at the kraal regularly, but for only a few days at a time. Gadla Henry's responsibilities often took him away from home. He had 3 other wives and many other children to care for. Rolihlahla was the youngest of his 4 sons, which did not make him very important. At the time, the native people of South Africa were part of the British Empire. Dutch colonizers had first arrived in South Africa in 1652, and they had not come just to visit. Instead, they had come to settle, and they spent the next 150 years fighting with local tribes until they finally achieved control over the region. However, their victory was short-lived. In the 1800s, soldiers and pioneers from Great Britain aggressively settled in South Africa. This led to a series of wars that finally ended with a British victory in 1902. 8 years later, South Africa was granted some independence, but it remained in the British Commonwealth under the firm control of British and Dutch descendants. The British and Dutch control over South Africa included control over the land's native people. Where could they live? What education could they receive? Which jobs could they have? These issues were harshly regulated. Certain jobs gave some people power over their fellow black Africans, but no jobs gave black people authority over their white neighbors.